It just depends on the fit. Everybody's different. I feel like I'm so blessed right now because I'm in a situation where Tennessee's not so different from Alabama, and other guys will have to make a great transition based off location and who the personnel is, who works at the organization. But I feel like here it wouldn't be any different for me, so it'll be a lot easier for me to make the transition.
Chance, can you talk about maybe the challenge you'll be facing J.J. Watt potentially?
Everybody talks about J.J. I don't know.
Don't worry about that in week 2.
You say everybody asked you about J.J. Watt. Where are you hearing that from already?
Oh, man. We were talking about J.J. Watt when I was a junior in college. He's an excellent football player. Can't wait to see him.
Did you have a favorite team growing up?
No, I just love football, man. Love the game.
Your player, you kind of try to emulate, or you think similar to you in the league right now?
I watched Larry Allen's film on one of the coaches showed me his film. I think my freshman year in college, and he's an excellent football player, very physical player. We're about the same size in a sense, and just the way he makes blocks and how his feet is, I feel like I'm pretty similar to how he plays.
You'd be okay with that, would you, Munch, if he's...
Yeah, we'll take that because that's what flashed in my mind too when you asked that question.
Did you spend much time in Nashville other than your visit here?
No, sir.
Chance, can you talk a little about the half shirt, the story about the whole half shirt there, how that got started, and if there's any chance you'd be able to try and continue that in the NFL?
Well, I'm going to answer that question right now about the shirt. I probably won't be able to do it in the NFL, maybe on like a commercial or so. But it's all about being comfortable for me. I wasn't really trying to get any attention or separate myself. It was hot, obviously I wasn't comfortable, so I rolled my jersey up, and I kind of just went with it because I was getting it done that way. So I just kept doing that, rolling my jersey up.
A lot of people that are doing the warmacking now. We run into a lot of warmacking out there.
Oh yeah. I support it, and I appreciate the support.
We have to probably call the commissioner and get approval. I think there's a lot of rules in the NFL that I don't think they like that shirt. They want to cover that. I think people they want to see it on TV, especially the way the guys look in the NFL.
You comfortable in a suit?
I'm comfortable in this one, but I'd rather be in some sweatpants, a shirt.
This will be wearing all the weight games, right?
Yeah.
Perfect dress. You don't have to wear the tie though.
Can you describe what it's like playing for a demanding coach like Nick Saban, and how has those experiences prepared you for life in the NFL?
He's a very, very demanding coach, and he expects, the greatest out of you. I feel like he changes a lot of guys and puts them in the right direction. I actually had a chance to talk with him, at the draft, and a very encouraging guy. And he changed my life for the better myself. I feel like he prepares all the players, for the NFL, teaching them about discipline and what it takes to be a great player. And he does a wonderful job at that.
Is there any warmacking in the household after your pick last night? Anybody celebrate with some warmacking?
Man, I was going to warmack when I walked across the stage, but my mom was like, she'll kill me, so I didn't do it.
You about crushed the commissioner.
Hey man, I was so happy.
Squeezed him.
Yeah, I was so happy, man. So happy.
Yeah, everyone good?
What did Roger Goodell say anything to you after the bear hunt?
I actually had a chance to meet him before the draft, and we talked for a while. And he's a great guy. First time meeting him, felt like I known him for a long time. So that hug was real, and I was really happy to see him with the 10th pick. So.
Could you hear him groan or anything?
Man, I was so happy I couldn't hear anything.
Well, we have quite a few guys there battling. I mean, obviously Fernando is back. Eugene Amano, who's hurt last year, who was the center in training camp. Turner. So we got Chris Spencer. So we obviously got some good versatility there, guys that can play center, guys that can play guard. We got to keep everyone healthy, but I think we're excited about what we've been able to do since the season ended. In the caliber line we think we can put out there on opening day, we're excited about that, and there'll be some great competition to figure all that out.
Look, Rustin, you guys have rebuilt this line, from last year. Is there still a need for another body in the draft? Do you think you're good?
I would say no, I would say it's always a possibility that there'd be another body at some point in the draft. We're still looking, we're not going to stop working on it or stop trying to build it. So yeah, it's a possibility.
Chance, what makes a good offensive line?
I think everybody has to be on the same page and everybody has to be a unit. I feel like if everybody knows a little bit about each other and if everybody's on the same page on and off the field, you can get a lot done because you're not just clocking in like it's a job. You know the other person, and you really don't have to speak what a call might be because the guy already knows what you're good at and what you're not good at.
As you mentioned the job factor of it. I mean, it's a lot different than college, obviously, because Saban's telling you when to get up, when to eat, when to sleep, when to practice, when to study. Now, you're gonna have a lot more free time on your hands. Have people talked to you about the adjustment to this not only being a game but being your profession as well?
We do a lot of that here, though, too. So
Yeah.
I'll be handing you your schedule, too.
I was gonna say,
Just no classes.
I was gonna say, like, it's really not that different. It's all about the mindset that you have. I'm looking at this just like college, pretty much. It's just all about what you want to do with it. I feel like, the organization that I'm a part of, they're always gonna be here for me, and the mentality that you have to have is to be great. If you want to be great, you'll get up early and do extra stuff. And I feel like everybody here wants to be great, so it's a perfect fit for everybody.
Munch, do you see a chance in the fact that it comes from Alabama, a winning program, obviously 3 national championships? Does that feed into sort of a mentality that you're trying to build in the locker room?
I mean, you hope so. You hope that's part of it. You hope that that's what he brings here. Obviously, it was his talent that excited us, and I think that's part of the package that we're happy that comes with it, is the fact that he went to Alabama. Like he said, he had to learn the position. He didn't know what he was doing when he walked in the door. He's come a long way in a short period of time at a program that is very demanding, so it's similar in a lot of ways when you go to a place like Alabama. I felt the same way when I came from Penn State, that I was football ready because of what I went through my 4 years there, the discipline that's demanded, the work ethic, the pride. All those things were very similar to what you need to do in the NFL, and I think that's where Chance, I think, is way ahead of the game there because of what he's experienced. And he's been blessed to have great teammates, be part of good teams that have won a couple national championships, played in some big football games. He knows what it's like to battle back in the fourth quarter when things aren't going your way. He knows what it's like not to have a good game going for yourself, but you pull it together as an offensive line and you find a way to win some big games that they won last year. So I think, that is a big plus coming in because he understands what it takes to win, and that things aren't going to always go your way, but ultimately, it's like he said, it's the hard work. It's the fact that you want to be great. And I think that's the thing, is that a lot of players, you want them all to be that good. You want to work that hard to be that good, and I think that's the drive that he has.
Anything else? Thanks, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good job, brother.
Congratulations.
Good job, brother. No problem.
You're doing all right?